Welcome to 9 budgeting techniques that actually work in 2024. Did you know that nearly 63% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? That's right, most people are struggling to make ends meet, even if they have a good job. And here's another shocking fact. The average American has over $90,000 in debt, including credit cards, mortgages, and student loans. It's time to change that. In this video, we'll explore 9 unique budgeting techniques that can transform your financial life. We won't talk about the usual advice you've heard 1,000 times. Instead, you'll learn strategies that are fresh, practical, and easy to follow. We'll kick off with the Future Savers Blueprint, a plan to balance your current spending with future savings. Then, we'll dive into Techsavvy Budgeting Hacks, where you'll discover how apps and digital tools can make budgeting a breeze. And don't miss Green and Thrifty, EcoFriendly Budgeting, which shows you how to save money while saving the planet. Ready to turn your finances around? Let's get started on this journey to financial freedom. Watch till the end and unlock the secrets to a prosperous 2024. 1. The Future Savers Blueprint. Let's dive into the first budgeting technique, the Future Savers Blueprint. This strategy is all about balancing your present needs with future goals. It's like having your cake and eating it too. Did you know that 61% of Americans don't have enough savings to cover a $1,000 emergency? Shocking, right? To get started, allocate 50% of your income to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. This is the 50-30-20 rule, and it's a game changer. For example, if you earn $3,000 a month, $1,500 goes to needs, $900 to wants, and $600 to savings. Simple, yet effective. Next, automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account. This way, you won't even notice the money leaving your checking account. Out of sight, out of mind. Also, consider creating a high-yield savings account. It's a great way to earn more interest on your money. Online banks often offer higher rates than traditional ones. Another tip is to set clear, achievable goals. Want to save for a vacation? Set a specific amount and deadline. Research shows that people who set goals save up to twice as much as those who don't. And don't forget to review your budget monthly. This keeps you on track and helps you adjust if needed. Financial expert Dave Ramsey says, "A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went." Wise words, indeed. Finally, reward yourself. When you reach a savings milestone, treat yourself to something small. It keeps you motivated and makes the process enjoyable. Remember, budgeting isn't about deprivation, it's about making smart choices. 2. Tech-savvy budgeting hacks. Now, let's talk about tech-savvy budgeting hacks. In today's digital age, technology can make budgeting a breeze. Did you know that 85% of Americans own a smartphone? That means there's a plethora of apps at your fingertips. First, download a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget. These apps link to your bank accounts and track your spending automatically. No more manual entry. Mint is great because it categorizes your spending and sends alerts if you're overspending. YNAB, on the other hand, focuses on giving every dollar a job. Both are fantastic, so choose what works best for you. Another cool hack is using AI-powered tools. Apps like Clio use artificial intelligence to give you personalized budgeting advice. It's like having a financial advisor in your pocket. And let's not forget about cashback apps. Rakuten and Honey give you cashback or discounts on purchases. It's a win-win. You save money while spending. For those who struggle with saving, try Capital. It rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar and saves the difference. It's surprising how quickly those small amounts add up. Also, set up bill reminders on your phone. Late fees are a waste of money. With reminders, you'll never miss a payment again. Finally, embrace online banking. Digital banks often have lower fees and higher interest rates. Plus, they usually offer better budgeting tools. 3. Green and Thrifty, Eco-Friendly Budgeting. Last but not least, let's explore Green and Thrifty, Eco-Friendly Budgeting. This technique not only saves you money but also helps the planet. Did you know that the average American household spends $2,060 on utilities each year? Reducing energy consumption can lead to significant savings. Start by reducing your energy use. Simple actions like turning off lights when not in use and unplugging electronics can make a big difference. Energy-efficient appliances are another great investment. They may cost more up front, but they save money in the long run. Next, embrace a plant-based diet. It's cheaper and healthier. Studies show that vegetarians save at least $750 annually on groceries. Plus, it's better for the environment. Consider buying second-hand. Thrift stores and online marketplaces like eBay offer great deals. You'll save money and reduce waste. Also, try DIY cleaning products. They're cheaper and free from harmful chemicals. A mixture of vinegar and baking soda works wonders. Don't forget about public transportation or biking. It's cheaper than driving and better for the planet. Plus, it's a great way to stay fit. Lastly, reduce, reuse, and recycle. This old mantra still holds true. By cutting down on waste, you'll save money and help the environment. 4. Gig economy goldmine. Let's move on to our next chapter. Gig economy goldmine. If you're part of the gig economy, you know how unpredictable income can be. But don't worry, there are smart ways to manage it. First, create a baseline budget based on your lowest monthly income. This helps ensure you can cover essentials even during slow months. Financial guru Sue Zorman says, "Live below your means but within your needs." This is especially true for gig workers. Another tip is to have multiple income streams. Don't rely on just one gig. Diversify. For instance, combine freelancing with ride-sharing or delivery services. This spreads risk and increases overall income. Next, save a higher percentage of your earnings. Aim for 30% instead of the standard 20%. This creates a buffer for lean times. A study found that gig workers who save aggressively are better prepared for financial instability. Also, track your expenses diligently. Use apps like QuickBooks Self-Employed. These apps categorize expenses, track mileage, and even estimate taxes. Keeping track of your spending helps you see where your money goes and where you can cut back. Consider quarterly tax payments. Gig workers don't have taxes withheld, so setting aside money for taxes is crucial. The IRS recommends paying quarterly to avoid penalties. It's a smart move to stay ahead of tax obligations. Another great tip is to invest in your skills. Taking courses or certifications can lead to higher-paying gigs. Think of it as an investment in your future. Warren Buffett once said, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." Finally, don't forget about retirement savings. Open an IRA or a solo 401k. Even small contributions add up over time. Remember, the goal is financial freedom, not just survival. 5. The subscription purge, cutting the cord. Now, let's talk about the subscription purge, cutting the cord. Subscriptions can quickly add up and drain your finances. Did you know the average American spends $273 a month on subscriptions? That's over $3,200 a year. First, list all your subscriptions. This includes streaming services, magazines, apps, and more. You might be surprised at how many you have. Financial advisor Ramit Sethi suggests, focus on big wins. Cutting just a few expensive subscriptions can save you hundreds. Next, prioritize them. Keep only the ones you use regularly and truly enjoy. For example, if you have multiple streaming services, consider cutting down to just one or two. Also, look for annual payment options. Many services offer discounts if you pay yearly instead of monthly. It's a great way to save money in the long run. Don't forget to check for student or family plans. These plans often come with significant discounts. For instance, Spotify offers a family plan that saves you about $45 a month compared to individual plans. Another tip is to share subscriptions with family or friends. Splitting the cost can lead to big savings. Just make sure it's allowed by the service's terms and conditions. Consider free alternatives too. Public libraries offer free access to ebooks, audiobooks, and even streaming services. It's a fantastic way to enjoy content without spending a dime. Lastly, set reminders to review your subscriptions every 6 months. This helps ensure you're not paying for services you no longer use. It's all about staying vigilant and proactive with your finances. 6. Minimalist money mastery. Next up is minimalist money mastery. Embracing minimalism can lead to significant financial benefits. It's about simplifying your life and focusing on what truly matters. Joshua Becker, a leading voice in the minimalist movement, says, Minimalism is the intentional promotion of the things we most value and the removal of anything that distracts us from it. First, declutter your finances. Cancel unnecessary services and memberships. Simplify your bank accounts and credit cards. Having fewer accounts makes it easier to track your money. Next, adopt a minimalist mindset when shopping. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Before making a purchase. Studies show that people who practice mindful spending save more and feel happier. Also, focus on quality over quantity. Invest in durable, high-quality items that last longer. It's better to have a few good things than many cheap ones. This applies to clothing, furniture, and even tech gadgets. Another tip is to embrace the capsule wardrobe concept. A capsule wardrobe is a small collection of versatile clothing that you love to wear. It saves money and reduces decision fatigue. When it comes to food, meal planning is key. Plan your meals for the week and stick to a shopping list. This reduces food waste and saves money. Plus, home-cooked meals are usually healthier and cheaper than eating out. Also, practice the one in, one out rule. For every new item you bring into your home, get rid of one. This helps prevent clutter and makes you think twice about new purchases. Finally, focus on experiences, not things. Spend money on experiences that bring joy and create memories. Research shows that people who spend on experiences rather than material goods are happier. 7. The debt-free domino effect. Let's delve into our next chapter, the debt-free domino effect. Tackling debt can feel overwhelming, but with the right strategy, it's manageable. First, understand the debt snowball and debt avalanche methods. The snowball method focuses on paying off your smallest debts first. This creates momentum and keeps you motivated. Personal finance expert Dave Ramsey champions this approach, saying, "The enemy of your financial success is the same enemy of your success in other areas. It's a lack of focused intensity." On the other hand, the debt avalanche method prioritizes debts with the highest interest rates. This saves you more money in the long run. Choose the method that works best for your personality and situation. Next, list all your debts. Include the balance, interest rate, and minimum payment for each. Seeing everything laid out helps you create a clear plan. Start with a small win. Pay off one small debt quickly to gain confidence. Then, move to the next one. It's like knocking down dominoes. Also, find extra money to put toward your debts. Sell items you no longer need, pick up extra shifts, or start a side hustle. Every little bit helps. Another tip is to consolidate your debts. Combining multiple debts into one loan with a lower interest rate can simplify payments and save money. Just make sure to compare options and choose a reputable lender. Don't forget to negotiate with your creditors. You'd be surprised how often they're willing to lower interest rates or settle for less than you owe. It never hurts to ask. Lastly, stay disciplined. Avoid taking on new debt while you're paying off the old. It's tempting, but stick to your plan. Remember, the goal is financial freedom, not a quick fix. 8. Lifestyle inflation insulation. Next, let's explore lifestyle inflation insulation. As your income grows, it's easy to let your spending grow too. But this can derail your financial goals. First, recognize lifestyle inflation. It happens when you start spending more just because you earn more. A study by the Federal Reserve shows that nearly 70% of Americans increase their spending as their income rises. To combat this, set clear financial goals. Saving for a house? Planning for retirement? Write down your goals and keep them visible. This keeps you focused on what really matters. Also, automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts. This way, you're saving more without even thinking about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Another tip is to budget for fun. Allocate a specific amount for entertainment and non-essentials. This lets you enjoy life without going overboard. As financial author Ramit Sethi says, spend extravagantly on the things you love, and cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't. Live below your means, even as your income increases. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy the fruits of your labor. Just be mindful of your spending and prioritize your financial goals. Another strategy is to avoid lifestyle comparisons. It's easy to fall into the trap of trying to keep up with friends or colleagues. 9. Financial Freedom Fire Drill. Lastly, let's dive into the Financial Freedom Fire Drill. Preparing for financial emergencies is crucial for long-term stability. First, build an emergency fund. Aim for 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses. This acts as a financial cushion in case of job loss, medical emergencies, or unexpected repairs. According to a Bankrate survey, only 40% of Americans could cover a $1,000 emergency with savings. Start small. Even $500 can make a big difference. Financial advisor Sue Zorman suggests, start an emergency fund today. Even a small amount will add up over time. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers to a separate savings account. This makes saving effortless and consistent. Also, keep your emergency fund liquid. It should be easily accessible but not too tempting to dip into. A high-yield savings account is a good option. Next, reduce your fixed expenses. Lowering monthly bills gives you more flexibility during tough times. Consider disability and life insurance.